When we think of range hoods, we immediately think of suction. Suction has become the most powerful selling point in this industry. Consumers buy suction, companies sell suction. Media measure suction, and awards celebrate suction. Over the years, the industry has centered around one fundamental belief. More suction equals better range hood. But when we break down suction into three core dimensions, magnitude, conductivity, and directionality, you'll realize that this industry, which seems to be evolving, has actually been multiplying within a single dimension, ignoring the completeness of the suction system. Part 1. The deconstruction of suction. Let's break suction down. 1. Magnitude controls the local vacuum intensity. That is how well suction can pull. 2. Conductivity controls how far vacuum can extend, how far suction can reach. 3. Directionality controls how well suction aligns with the rising path of smoke. That is, how well suction can direct the smoke. Part 2. The structural flaws in suction. For decades, the range hood industry has been focused on increasing suction. The fan power keeps growing. The intake possession keeps lowering, seemingly making suction stronger. But this just enhances the magnitude of suction without solving the core problem of suction in open spaces, poor conductivity, and misaligned directionality. Part 3. The close-range suction fallacy. We have seen many range hood models advertise concepts like close suction doesn't let smoke escape, or downward smoke collection, but breaking it down. This close-range suction is really just reducing the distance to make up for suction's lack of conductivity. It helps pull smoke in, but doesn't fix the directionality. Simply put, the distance is shortened, but the path is misaligned. Part 4. Suction speed tests. Seemingly scientific, but missing the point. Many of the so-called suction tests use wind speed meters, measuring the wind speed at the intake. The larger the wind speed, the stronger the suction, right? But why do we always test right at the intake? Instead of testing 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters, and 40 centimeters away? Because when we do that, we discover that wind speed, vacuum pressure, drops sharply as we move further. That means suction barely reaches where smoke is created. This isn't a product flaw, it's a fundamental physical limitation in open spaces. Part 5. The smoke containment design. Fixing the suck with structure. Many range hoods come with attachments like smoke containment shields or wind shields, advertising as anti-escape or 3D smoke containment. These so-called added functions essentially create a half-enclosed space, helping the suction to maintain pressure within a narrow boundary. But this is not innovation in suction. It's merely compensating for suction's inherent flaws. The core problem remains unsolved. Suction is still local, not global. Part 6. Installation height. The industry's technical compromise. Almost every range hood manual emphasizes the installation height. Install within this range from the stove for optimal performance. But if suction could really work across open spaces, why would such an exact installation height even matter? This norm is really a proof of insufficient suction. It relies on a very small space to create a localized pressure difference. Move further, and suction collapses. Conclusion. The problem isn't suction, it's the misalignment with the environment. Consumers think they're buying complete suction, local strength, extended reach, and directional control. What they get is just local strength at the intake. Suction lacks transmission and directional control in open spaces. The real problem isn't the product itself. It's that suction technology doesn't match the physics of an open environment. The key to solving smoke escape is not adding more suction, but rather controlling the path of the smoke from the very start, making sure it's guarded and directed